Hi, so today's video is going to be about an update of my last chemo treatment, what's surprisingly not so sucky about cancer, and then something that everyone really should look into or at least get done. So if you've got a couple of minutes to share this video, I'd be greatly appreciated, because at the end of it, you need to do it. So so I had chemo on Friday. I had the same reaction as always. However, on Monday I had a bit of a turn, so I was just sitting there eating my Doritos and they all of a sudden started tasting funny. Didn't really think much of it, and then I started making dinner, and I was getting a bit hot, and I thought, well, I'm making dinner, I'm going to get hot. But then I got like really clammy, the back of my head and my neck, and I was like, this isn't right. And by the time I'd finished cooking dinner, I felt really sick, and I was like, I really want to eat my dinner, and I really can't, because I know if I eat it, I'm just going to throw it all back up again, which was really gutting, really, because I had made like roast potatoes and stuff like that. So I was just like, So I had an ice cream to try and cool myself down. I snuggled up on the sofa, had a bit of a nap, and then I thought I need to go to bed. So that's what I did. I got up the next morning and still felt like crap, not so sicky, but still felt like shit. And I still do have the whole clamminess going on at the minute, and also my throat really hurts, and I don't know why. I don't feel like I've come down with anything, but it does hurt to swallow. So that's that. So what's surprisingly not so bad about having lymphoma, family and friends. My family will probably, well, they would admit that we don't see nearly enough of each other that we should have. I've probably seen more of them in the last couple of months than I have in the last couple of years. Also, like friends, they come together, show their support. I've actually spoken to friends that I haven't spoken to in years, which is really nice. I've started to appreciate things and not take things for granted. Just little things, really. I mean, like hair, maybe, for one. All those bad hair days that I ever had. I'm just thinking, why? Why did I, I've got none now, so why have I spent all that time just bitching and moaning about my hair when, never mind. Anyway. Also, when I had LC, I had gained a little bit of poundage, so I thought, got to lose a little bit of baby weight here, and then I got this, and now I lost shitloads. So now I've got to kind of obviously put it back on, because I literally looked like a skeleton wearing skin, which was disgusting. So I'm literally eating anything and everything, full fat, Ben and Jerry's, cheese, everything, just to get it back on. I do need to start eating healthy, I know that, but until I at least get to 8 stone and a half, I'm kind of fluttering around, 7 stone 13, 8 stone 2 at the moment, so I'm getting there. That's what I'm doing at the minute in regards to that, just trying to put some weight back on. Free stuff, I've never heard of it before. The Lewis Foundation, so I ended up coming home on Friday with a adult colouring book, some pencils, some sweets. They give you fish and chips for tea, endless teas and biscuits. You get free parking, jump doctor's queues, free prescriptions. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it is, to be fair, and it's nice that you get that, and also you get a free wig as well, so I can't wait till that comes. I've had a bit of a reality check as well, actually. I do suffer from anxiety, which is a bit crappy. I worry about anything and everything, but since having this, I'm thinking, there are bigger things in the world to worry about than, if I've left the fridge door open or something like that. So that's good on my part. And what I've learned about myself, actually, I'm strong, and I continue to live life with cancer and not let it define me. So I'm quite proud of myself for that as well. So I did actually go to the doctors on Monday, and maybe that's why I've got sore throat, I don't know. I checked in, didn't want to sit in the waiting room, because obviously I didn't want to sit with all the germs, so I hung around in the corridor, and then loads of kids came in. I tried to avoid those like the plague, but that obviously that didn't happen. But the reason I went to the doctors is to have my smear test. Now, Ladies, I know having your smear test is not the best thing, and it's not lovely, and it's not a picnic, and you don't want to get your lady garden out in front of everybody. But trust me, if you've been through childbirth, that's a lot worse. People see a lot more down there if you're going through childbirth than the smear test, and they don't care. Okay, but you do not want cancer. Trust me, you do not want it. Okay. For the older generations as well, if you've got your mammograms, go and get it done. Again, I'm sure it's not pleasant, but I take my hat off. I take my hat off to the ladies that walk around with like no breasts, and still going strong today. I bet you all of them would say that they prefer to still have their lady lumps. So and the hot weather as well, it's been really, really hot. If you've got like moles or freckles that have changed, anything like that as well, get it checked out, because you don't want skin cancer either. That is not something that you want. So yeah, if it's due, it's something you must do, ladies. Okay, just go and get it done. It might save your life at the end of the day. And yeah, I know I've just like reeled off a couple of, I guess, good points about having cancer, but trust me, they're nothing in comparison. You do not want it. And also, guys, actually, prostate exam. I'll bet you that is no picnic either, but come on, it's just a finger. Get over it. All right. So anyway, go and get your test done if you haven't got it done already. And yeah, laters.